personal changes, do you know what most people's number one challenge is? It's their feelings. They want to change, but they don't know how to get past their emotions. But there is a way to do it. Take a look at the truth contained in the following syllogism. Major premise: I can control my thoughts. Minor premise: my feelings come from my thoughts. Conclusion: I can control my feelings by controlling my thoughts. If you are willing to change your thinking, you can change your feelings. If you can change your feelings, you can change your actions. And changing your actions based on good thinking can change your life. Becoming a better thinker is worth your effort because the way you think really impacts every aspect of your life. It doesn't matter whether you are a business person, teacher, parent, scientist, pastor, or corporate executive. Good thinking will make you a better business person, teacher, parent, scientist, pastor, or corporate executive. Good thinking creates the foundation for good results. If you don't like the crop you're reaping, you need to change the seed you're sowing. When it comes to achievement, the seed is your thinking. Good thinking increases your potential. If your thinking shapes who you are, then it naturally follows that your potential is determined by your thinking. Achieving your potential comes from making progress, and progress is often just a good idea away. That was certainly true of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. He explained, I guess in all my years, what I heard more often than anything was, a town of less than 50,000 people in population cannot support a discount store for very long. But Walton did not think the way his competitors thought, and for that reason, his potential was greater. Today, Walmart is the world's largest retailer, employing more than 1 million people and achieving annual sales in excess of $191 billion. Every week, more than 100 million customers visit Walmart stores. For many people, the greatest detriment to their success tomorrow is their thinking today. If their thinking is limited, so is their potential. But if people can keep growing in their thinking, they will constantly outgrow what they're doing. Good thinking produces more good thinking if you make it a habit. Albert Einstein observed, the solutions to the problems we face today cannot be solved on the same level of thinking we were at when we created them. Look around you, and you'll see that it is true. The world keeps getting more and more complicated. The good news is that no matter how complicated life gets or how difficult problems may seem, good thinking can make a difference if you make it a consistent part of your life. The more you engage in good thinking, the more good thoughts you will continue to think. I believe that good thinking isn't just one thing. It consists of several specific thinking skills. Becoming a good thinker means developing those skills to the best of your ability. In Built to Last, Jim Collins describes what it means to be a visionary company. He describes these companies this way. A visionary company is like a great work of art. Think of Michelangelo's scenes from Genesis on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, or a statue of David. Think of a great and enduring novel like Huckleberry Finn or Crime and Punishment. Think of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Think of a beautifully designed building like the masterpieces of Frank Lloyd Wright. You can't point to any one single item that makes the whole thing work. It's the entire work, all the pieces working together to create an overall effect that leads to enduring greatness. Good thinking is similar. You need all the thinking pieces to become the kind of person who can achieve great things. Those pieces include the following 11 skills. Seeing the wisdom of big-picture thinking. Unleashing the potential of focused thinking. Discovering the joy of creative thinking. Recognizing the importance of realistic thinking. Releasing the power of strategic thinking. Feeling the energy of possibility thinking. Embracing the lessons of reflective thinking. Questioning the acceptance of popular thinking. Encouraging the participation of shared thinking. Experiencing the satisfaction of unselfish thinking, and enjoying the return of bottom-line thinking. As you become acquainted with each skill, you will discover that you do some well and others you don't. Learn to develop each of these kinds of thinking, and you will become a better thinker. Master all that you can, and your life will change. Gabe Lyons, an Enjoy vice president, recently attended an event at the Fox Theater in downtown Atlanta and came back completely on fire with enthusiasm. The speaker for the occasion was Jack Welch, former CEO of General Electric. Jack Welch came to promote his book, Jack, Straight from the Gut, but he didn't read from the book or give a canned lecture. He did something much more valuable for his audience. He answered their questions. Gabe said, "A young guy asked, 'When you were my age, what did you do that elevated yourself among all of your other associates? How did you stand out in the crowd of all of the other young, ambitious, and driven colleagues of your day?' Jack responded, 'The first thing you must understand is the importance of getting